it is Vitsu here, again with another bootleg figure review. And this time we will get this stunning Duke of York from the mobile game Azur Lane. So, it's a bootleg that I have been postponing a lot. And eventually, I think so, in the right time, I got her. And I want to show you how stunning she is, because she definitely meets all of the expectations, especially if you got more bootlegs in your collection. So as you know, it is a set. So there are already I think so there are already at least 3 bootlegs from this racing set. And I want today to focus on this one. Hopefully I will buy the other ones in the future. We will see. But one more thing. This bootleg, as you see here, it's the 1/4 scale. This one is pretty accurate. She has around 32 centimeters. As far as I know, there is one more version of this figure. One more fake version of this figure. The other fake version of this figure has 25 centimeters. So if you plan on buying Duke of York or the other blonde girl from the set, you need to be careful since there is also another version that has 25 centimeters. What's the difference? The difference is that the 25 centimeter ones could have a bit worse quality, but that's partially just my guess. I haven't seen it for a while, so it's very hard to say how it may turn out like. Definitely the one that, let's say so, it's hard to say that I would recommend, but the one that I got and the one that I wanted to get is the one that has 32 centimeters. As you know, I mostly in my collection have 1/4 scale of bootlegs, since also the quality of 1/4 scale seems to be the best, at least for now. And I will try to mention all the details or the flaws or the things that will tell you that this stunning lady is a bootleg, so that you can avoid buying one in the future. And you think probably that I will start this review from showing you the figure and mentioning all the details. And I will surprise you, because I won't start with the figure. I will start with something different. And I will start, surprisingly enough, with the box. I got her box. So let me show you. Okay, here we go. I was surprised too. Usually I don't buy bootleg figures with their boxes. I do prefer to buy them without the box. What would be the reason? You know, usually the original figure is protected by the box. Yeah, so it's like additional layer of protection. In case of bootleg figures, quite honestly, very often the box is attached separately. What do I mean by that? It is so that you have the figure wrapped up in the plastic, in also the other materials, and then the box will be separately. So she's not in the box. The box is just like a folded piece. So you can have it just for having it. This is why I don't often think it's worth to buy bootlegs with boxes, unless you want to have these boxes, to keep these boxes, simply because quite often they are not packed in them. So this box will come separately. Oh well, yeah. Maybe not in all of the cases, but in the cases that I had, the bootleg box was separately. I know we usually don't really deal with boxes. All I want to show you is the figure. And as you can see, this box is humongous. But something just interesting, I can show you all of that. You know, there is like no description. To be honest, I checked the box of the original figure, and I think so that there is a description of this figure, like a small one about her. What you can see is that this box is very damaged too, but also it's not really like glossy. Obviously, the original box is made from better materials as well. I'm trying to kind of show you as much as I can from this box, but to be honest, it's quite difficult to move it. So you saw the figure previously, and you can really see that this box is quite big. Yeah, and you would think that that is it, but no. This side looks as badly as the previous one, but hey, it got even here at description. Yeah, obviously this warning. Yeah, this is not a toy. Please keep away from kids. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not really a toy for kids, I guess so. And we get all of that. Quite interesting detail. I wouldn't think that someone would add it. And also just the name of her, of our gorgeous figure. I think so that the top has really one more time the name. Yeah, and that's it. And now back to the figure. Yeah, so as you know, I like to start from the things that tell you that the figure is a bootleg. And obviously the first thing you can see is the base. And this is what I want you to look at very closely if you plan to get the original one. I mean, the box is pretty deceiving. It looks fairly similar. Well, very similar to the original one. Obviously, there are differences, but if you are a beginning collector, you might not really see it. Sometimes you may think that you are getting the real figure. Okay, we got the description. Nice, lovely. But what I want you to notice, I would like to pick up this base. Hopefully, I will do so. Okay, the thing that I want you to see is that this base look like very cheap. It's made from like very cheap plastic, obviously, and it's pretty much like hollow. Yeah, the original bootleg base is very solid. This part is not plastic, it looks a little bit like glass. It looks really, really fancy. Also, this one has two plastic pegs, and in the original base you have them like silver coated. And one more thing, in the original one there is one more peg here, more or less, yeah, so here on this like triangle part. Why? Interesting detail that I noticed when I put her. I know that this is not the very best angle of the figure, but you can see that her shoe has a hole. So where does it go? You will ask. Well, it should go on this like third peg, but because she doesn't really have it, there is a risk that she'll lose the balance and she might fall. Which has happened to me as I tried to assemble her. The chair looks good. This is it. It looks like normal plastic chair. It's pretty light as well. There is really nothing special about it. I mean, mainly the color is quite nice. I need to say that this figure is very accurate when it comes to like color scheme and glossy suit. So let me put the figure to the right place and we will continue. Okay, and we are back. So this would be the first thing, and I think the most distinctive feature that she is a bootleg, so the base. Overall, it's good. Here, this leg, this is the one that has this like hole for the peg that does not exist. And if you are not a fans of peg that are there, and some people say that they destroy the figure and the feeling that, you know, something needs to support it. But I do prefer this like support rather than nothing. Because this figure, although she's very pretty, she can fall very quickly from that chair. She's sitting on the edge, although as you saw the chair, she sits on it, but I wouldn't move this figure a lot, you know. I would probably put it at the back, and I would give another figure in front of her so that the damage would be reduced if she falls, yeah? Okay. What about, I mentioned the colors that are nice, and this is true. I do have to agree that the colors look fantastic. Her face, obviously, bootleg-like, a bit pale. Two, you can see that she's not as pretty as the original one. Yeah. This is what I can say. That although her eyes are well printed, I would say that her expression looks a bit off. You can see that her neck belly fits, and there is like a strange line, and here too, but still, she is quite pretty. You can see also how glossy this suit is. So I'm trying not to exaggerate that a little bit. I want to show it as authentically as it is possible. And now, when I try to move the light a little bit, you can see how glossy this suit really, really is. And that's something I didn't expect. Usually bootlegs aren't that glossy. Only few of my bootlegs really meet the quality, let's say so. And the same is with the colors. I do really like how bright the red parts are. You can see that, or maybe you don't see, but I try to move her as carefully as possible. I wouldn't like to risk her falling. Many details, really a lot of details, great details as well. So she's really sitting, even her gloves are really nicely printed, so really, really lovely. The suit is fire as well. Even like this part, I mean, the details in this one are quite frankly insane. I saw over angle of the original figure, and I must say that this like pattern on the suit looks a bit different. And also this pattern was a bit darker in the original one. I think so. Maybe that was, you know, the camera light. Legs look good. Heels look good. Shiny, glossy, dark red. The color is right. Just a really cool bootleg. If you will ask about the top, yes, you can remove it as well. It's easily removable, and it's also easy to put it back at the same time. Really nice shading. Really, really nice shading. I do have to agree with it. That's how she looks from the back. Yeah, again, it's a problem with many bootlegs. Her heels are not really touching the ground, and you can see the hole on the other one. She's like barely trying to touch it. Yeah, she looks like she's sitting in terrible discomfort. Yeah. The only thing that really bothers me about this figure is both her face, that it could have been better, especially the expression, and her hair. you can see how many defects it has. So in the original one, it's mainly like pink. And here, sometimes we have some white, like it wasn't spray painted properly. Like some parts are missed completely in the painting process. So that's a great disadvantage of this figure. But obviously you will try to display her not from the back, yeah. What I do to keep her, or what I do to try to keep her in one place, is that I try to push these back hair this way, so that it kind of like prevents her from falling. Although she's technically holding the chair, she isn't, yeah. And I had this situation that she would fall a few times, so I mean, I'm very surprised that she she went through a lot with me, yeah. Still, the hair pieces look a little bit chunky. Sometimes not very well made. Yeah, that's true. So obviously with this bootleg, some parts are nice. Like her hands, the earrings, that the body doesn't look so cheap. Usually the bootlegs will have like very glossy body, and this one is a little bit glossy, but it's not as bad as with the other figures. But still, her eyes look really nice, her suit is really nice. So there are many positive things about it. But as usually, there are obviously some things that are a bit strange. And also let me know, what do you think of this figure? Do you maybe have the original one? If I missed something in the reviews, I would really appreciate if you would write it in the comments. It's good for me to see what I missed. And also it's very helpful for other collectors. And this way we can finish for today. So thank you and see you soon then. Bye.